On to you, Gemini. So you have the Magician, Ace of Wands, okay? You have the Four of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Empress, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups. There's definitely, you Geminis are becoming way more straightforward and direct about what it is that you want. A lot less games that's being played. The Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, right? Those people can never play games with you anymore because you know what's important to you. You know that you want something real. Therefore, if anybody's showing up in your life talking the talk, they definitely are going to have to walk the walk. They're going to have to do both. So the Queen of Swords, if they're not walking the walk and talking the talk, it's going to be too easy for you to know who's playing games with you and who's not. And whatever kind of game anyone is playing, they're not going to go as far as they thought they are or they think they are. The Ten of Wands, you will leave these people quick, fast, and in a hurry because you have a better understanding of what you're looking for, right? You want to look for someone that has honor, right? They practice what they preach. They have follow through with what it is that they say they're going to do. They actually go and they do it, right? They're not always stuck in analysis paralysis where they're overthinking things constantly, right? And they're not actually making any moves. These are people that treat you with decency and respect. These are some of the traits that you want. And if a person doesn't show you any of these things, then you're just going to leave them alone and you'll be able to sniff it out very quickly. The Empress, because you really want people, you really want in this case like to attract like. You know, you really want in this case to actually have a chance at someone decent, right? And for those people to give you a try as well as you give those people a try, you know? It'll be like learning how to be in a relationship again. The Six of Pentacles, you know, for this person to actually, for the both of you rather, to invest in one another. And it's not always, you know, one-sided. The Six of Wands, right? The Nine of Swords, there's this worry about maybe you're not going to be able to find that person ever in this life. And that maybe this person may have made the transition, if you know what I mean. They've gone on home, if you know what I mean. Or they're no longer with us. And maybe it was just the wrong time between you and somebody else. But you Geminis would think something romantic and yet morbid like that, right? You're born in the wrong time and you and the other person that were made for each other like that don't necessarily get a chance to meet in this lifetime because this person has already made the transition and yet you're still here. But the Queen of Cups, don't allow yourselves to get discouraged, Gemini, okay? That's the only thing that's really going to be getting in your own way. Because if you allow yourself to get discouraged, you will stop. The Queen of Cups represents you just have to focus on doing more of what it is that you want to do. Live your life. Live your dreams. Accomplish. Do whatever it is that you want to do, okay? And, of course, still get to know people. Be the social butterfly that a lot of you really are. Awkward, but be the social butterfly that a lot of you really are. Talk to people. Get to know people. See what happens. You know, you never know what might happen. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. So to clarify, we have the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Fool, and the Seven of Cups. One thing I'll say though, is don't, if you know that you and an ex or potential someone in the past that could have been potentially with you, right, didn't work out so well, don't start thinking that the only types of people that really ever showed you respect, or the types of people that you could be in a relationship with, was people from the past. Because then you're going to start to look at the past in a skewed perspective, because you'll start to look at it from more of a celebratory way instead of looking at it for what it is. Now, I'm not saying that you went out on terrible terms with each and every single one of your exes, but one of them, you did go out on a terrible term with them. But don't start going down memory lane blaming yourself, right, on one hand, or on the other thinking that that's the only type of relationship that you may be built for, because this person's coming back. And of course, if you start to develop that mentality, you may end up going back to the person, which is a terrible idea, because the Fool and the Seven of Cups represents they want you to come back to them, but you have more people for you to get to know. You don't have to go back to these people in the first place, but it's all based upon your, well, I pulled the, anyways, it still applies. It's all based upon your mind anyway. So don't worry too hard about whether it works or whether it doesn't work. But you know, with an ex, it's not supposed to work, so don't even try to make it work. That's pretty much it. Peace.